So welcome back guys to We Talk Boxing, and today I'm going to be talking about Moses Itauma and give you guys my thoughts on regards to what I believe or where I believe he should go next in terms of his boxing career. Now we all saw the devastating knockout of Dempsey McKean in the first round on the undercard of Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk 2, and what a knockout it was. Now, for most people that I've been speaking to and a lot of the interviews that I've been watching have kind of slightly dismissing the knockout and performance from Moses Itauma. Some people are saying that it was a washed Dempsey McKean. He hasn't been the same since he fought Filip Hrgovic. And some people are saying that um, it's is being fed these guys at this moment in time, and he doesn't deserve all the hype that he's currently getting in terms of Moses Itauma. Now, I kind of dismiss that, and the reason being is that Dempsey McKean was a credible opponent. He took Filip Hrgovic just over 12 months ago, 12 rounds before he lost by TKO in the 12th round to Filip Hrgovic. He hasn't fought since, so that's the only negative that you could probably look at it and say that he wasn't active. And obviously Moses Itauma has been active. So that's the only negative that I'd probably take from Dempsey McKean in terms of that performance, because he didn't get caught flat-footed, because that's exactly how Dempsey starts and that's how he fights. Moses just set his shots up brilliantly. I can't really find any other words for it. He's different. He's a different prodigy at this moment in time, and honestly, I feel that he does deserve all the credit that he's currently getting. I think one thing that potentially is going to hinder him going forward, and that's potentially the limelight. I don't think he's like people like AJ, and obviously Fabio Wardley and people like that who love the limelight, want to be, want to be front and center and out there. Moses doesn't. It comes across that he doesn't really like all that sort of thing. So I think that could potentially be an issue for him going forward. But everything else that he's currently getting in terms of people saying is the next best thing, is this and that, he fully deserves it. And going forward, I don't really want him to be fed to the Lions just yet. And there's some big Lions in the division when you're looking at the heavyweight division. But if there is an opportunity for him to fight for a world title at his young age, then I say take it, because even if you lose to one of the current champions, Alexander Usyk or Daniel Dubois, then you can always build yourself back up. The only time it's slightly different is if you lose and you take a proper beating in that fight, um, which it could happen because someone like a Daniel Dubois hits very hard, but someone like a Alexander Usyk could absolutely school you and outbox you and make you look silly and probably put these thoughts in your head. But yeah, I say if he has the opportunity to fight a world champion and try and break Mike Tyson's record, then go for it. But other than that, he is now going to be pumped up in the rankings after that devastating knockout to Dempsey McKean. But if you throw him in there with the world class operator at this moment in time, let's say someone like a Ajit Caballero, or maybe a Fabio Wardley, even a Gerard Anderson, or someone along them lines, then there's no going back. But if you feed him wisely to people like, let's say, Derek Chisora, and a lot of people will probably say, nah, not Derek Chisora, he's tough, his game comes forward, etc. But Chisora, the reason why I'm saying his name is that he will give Moses Itauma rounds. Even David Allen, we saw what he did with Johnny Fisher. I believe that he will give Moses Itauma some rounds as well. But there's other people in the division that he could potentially try and fight. Even someone like a Jermaine Franklin, he gave AJ some rounds. I believe he will give Moses Itauma rounds as well. So that's a potential good fight there as well. People that he should try and stay away from at this moment in time are people like your Bacolis and your Zangs and your Tysons and AJs and people like that. But yeah, the world's his oyster at this moment in time. Come January or whenever the governing bodies update their rankings, he will be pushed up quite highly. And here's something for you. The new WBA, I would say interim champion, but he's not an interim champion. He's a world heavyweight champion. He's got the WBA belt. Kubrat Pulev. Could that be a fight that he could potentially take? Because listen to me now, and look, for those that are probably laughing, but if he beats someone like a Kubrat Pulev, and let's say Alexander Usyk vacates his belt, then he will be the champion, similar to how Daniel Dubois won his belt. But anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you like? What would you like Moses Itauma to do next in terms of his boxing career? Who would you like him to take on? Is there anyone specific that you would love him to fight against? A few people have said to me Fabio Wardley, but that is a fight that I would definitely stay away from at this moment in time if I was Moses Itauma. Not in the fact that he's scared or that he would definitely lose, but that fight will age him. It will age both of them, to be precise. But anyway, guys, these are my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. And as always, please subscribe and comment. Bless.